I didn't stand up because I was ashamed. I stood up because I was done pretending. Her entire family sat around the dinner table, holding their breath like the room itself knew something dangerous was about to unfold. Her brother, Adil, leaned back in his chair with that smug smile he wore whenever he thought he'd scored a point. Minutes earlier, he'd mocked my job, my salary, and the way I married up. He expected me to break, to bow, to apologize for a disrespect I never caused. Instead, I walked toward him, calm, measured, cold. He smirked, certain I'd beg. I didn't. I just leaned down, looked him dead in the eyes, and said one sentence. A sentence that made his smirk die so fast it was almost poetic. But before I get to that, you need to understand something. I wasn't always this version of myself. Adil used to be like a brother to me. In the early years of my marriage, he'd join us for dinner, laugh with me, talk about work, share advice. I defended him even when my own wife complained he interfered too much. I told her he's family. That's what family does. I believed that. But loyalty is a fragile thing, and some people only value it when they're on the receiving end. It started small, missing money from our joint account, odd charges, fake concern. Blame shifted on me so smoothly, it felt rehearsed. My wife believed every word he said. Then came the message I wasn't supposed to see. Adil texting her, "Don't tell him yet. Let's keep things how they are. He's too soft to do anything." Soft. They thought I was soft. That night, pain hit me first, then silence, then clarity. I didn't confront them. I watched, I listened, I learned, and quietly, I began to plan. For months, I collected everything. Bank transfers she didn't think I'd notice, WhatsApp backups she forgot were synced, screenshots of conversations between her and Adil, voice recordings of him telling people I was a useless idiot, and the contract signed by both using my identity to take a family loan. That was the nail. Legally, she had tethered herself to fraud. Financially, he had implicated himself. Emotionally, they had no idea I already knew. I played the quiet husband, the clueless target. Meanwhile, I built my escape like an engineer assembling a bomb. Adil insulted me at the table because he assumed weakness. My wife yelled because she assumed obedience. Apologize to my brother or get out of my house. Her house. Funny thing to say when your name isn't on a single document anymore. I stood, walked over to him, leaned down so the whole room had to lean in too, and I whispered, "Adil, check your bank account." He blinked, confused. Then my wife's phone vibrated, then his wife's. One by one, faces drained of color, because moments before standing up, I had already executed step one, freezing every account tied to the fraudulent loan legally, perfectly, and irrevocably. I watched panic ripple through the table like a shockwave. My wife stood up. "What did you do?" I finally let the truth slip out, slow and precise. "Everything you two did for months, I documented it, reported it, filed it. The loan you forged, it's officially under investigation." Her knees buckled. Adil's voice cracked. His perfect life, the business, the car, the lifestyle, was all tied to accounts that were now frozen under suspicion of identity fraud. Apology? No. He was too busy trying not to collapse. My wife reached for me, tears forming. "We can fix this. Please, just remove the report." I stepped back. "You chose your brother. I chose myself." I grabbed the folder from my coat and placed it on the table. Copies of everything. Evidence, statements, and divorce papers. "This is the last thing I owe you," I said. She fell into the chair like her spine had dissolved. Adil kept muttering, "This can't be happening." But it was, and they had built it with their own hands. I walked out of the house without raising my voice once. That's the thing about real revenge. It doesn't scream. It doesn't hit. It unveils. It lets your betrayers drown in the truth they created. People ask me if I regret it, if I miss her. I don't. I miss the version of myself who believed betrayal came with warning signs. Now I know better, and I sleep just fine.